Sinistcha and Sinistcha EX are cards we have had since Twilight Masquerade. Both of them are oozing with potential, but we haven't seen this deck really do much of anything until recently at the Tournament of Doom, which is one of the biggest online tournament scenes in the Pokemon TCG. The whole tournament got won by a Sinistcha Ogerpon deck. Shoutouts to mandommika for the huge win, going 9-2. And in case you're wondering, no, they didn't take much advantage of typing. Yes, there were 2 Charizards and 1 Hydreigon in the tournament, but otherwise we're facing a spread against some of... Okay, and there's a Roaring Moon as well. All right, they still beat an Archaludon. They still beat Dragapult, Iron Thorns, Lost Box, Raging Bolt, and they had an incredible run. And today we are going to talk through the Sinistcha Ogerpon deck that took down the Tournament of Doom and talk about why this deck is really cool and has a lot of potential. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about this Sinistcha Ogerpon deck. We're going to start things off with Sinistcha here. Actually, we'll start with Poltchageist, and we should note Poltchageist has terrible HP at only 30. This is pretty much at risk everywhere, except for the fact that we do have Storehouse Hideaway as a ability, which prevents all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. And that's going to protect you against Dragapult's Phantom Dive. It's going to protect you against Greninja. I don't think this protects you from Dusklops or Dusknoir, so keep that in mind. It does protect you a little bit, or it protects you quite a bit, but it's not going to protect you from everything. And we've got Sinistcha as an attack where its first attack, Curse Drop, doesn't do a lot. 4 damage counters anywhere you want. It's not great, but Spill the Tea lets you discard up to 3 grass energy cards from your Pokemon, and this attack does 70 damage for each card you discarded this way. And we're going to be using Teal Mask Ogerpon to attach that energy on so that you can discard it with the Sinistcha and do 210 damage, which is a really good amount in terms of knocking out support Vs and EXs. You're knocking out Lumineon, Squawkabilly, Rotom. You're also knocking out Teal Mask Ogerpon with this attack, which is fantastic. You're also one-hit KOing Charizard because you hit it for weakness, and that's another awesome thing. And even if you don't, 210 damage is great for just getting a 2-hit KO on some of the bigger multi-prize Pokemon. We also have Sinistcha EX, which is a little more situational. It's got 240 HP, still low for a stage 1 EX, but its Rebrew attack lets you put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon for each basic grass energy card in your discard pile, then shuffle those energy cards into your deck. This is something you're going to want to save towards the end game, ideally, at which point you're going to have a ton of energy in the discard pile. This is a deck that runs 19 energy, so as the energy's flying around and you get towards the end of the game, you could potentially bomb for over 300 damage and one-hit KO anything in the game from anywhere on the board with the Sinistcha. So really cool snipe attack there. As another attacker here, we've got Wyrdeer V with its Frontier Road ability, where once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active, you may move any amount of energy from your other Pokemon to it. And Psyshield Bash does 40 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon, so there's a lot of synergy to use this towards the middle of the game, where your Ogerpons have a ton of energy. You hard retreat a single retreat Pokemon like a Greninja, go into the Wyrdeer, move all the energy to the Wyrdeer, and potentially take a big one-hit KO. And when the Wyrdeer goes down, now you've put a whole bunch of energy into the discard pile for the Sinistcha to get that big attack off. For a support Pokemon, we've got Flutter Mane, which is very annoying. It lets you block your opponent's active Pokemon's abilities, helping slow down, especially against something like Iron Thorns, which is getting more popular because it's in Dragapult now. You can shut off the Iron Thorns and just build up your bench. We've got 1 copy of Radiant Greninja, lets you discard an energy card and draw 2 cards. And Fezandipiti EX lets us draw 3 cards if one of our Pokemon was knocked out on the previous turn. For trainer cards, we've got 3 copies of Ultra Ball, lets you discard 2 cards, grab a Pokemon of your choice. 2 copies of Earthen Vessel, lets you discard a card and grab 2 basic energy cards from your deck and put them into your hand. This is a weird one. We've got Deluxe Bomb, which is a card we don't see all that often in competitive play. If this Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, you get to put 12 damage counters on the active Pokemon. let's say your Sinistcha swings for 210 damage, and if they return KO your Sinistcha, the Deluxe Bomb blows up, dropping another 12 damage counters. Now you've done 330 damage to the active, and that's enough to one-hit KO pretty much anything meta relevant in the game. So Deluxe Bomb actually finding some use here in this deck. 3 copies of Iono for hand disruption. Both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and then draw equal to the number of prize cards remaining. Definitely best to play this when you're at a prize disadvantage, so you get more cards than your opponent. 2 copies of Super Rod lets you shuffle 3 in any combination of basic energy and Pokemon from your discard pile and put them back into your deck. This is great for recycling the what's it called, the Poltchageist and the Sinistcha and the Sinistcha EX. This line I think is a little thin relative to what I would like, because you're running split evolutions here and squeezing in a bunch of energy. The Super Rod here is super important. 4 copies of Nest Ball to get our basic Pokemon down. 4 copies of Professor's Research to discard our hand and draw 7 cards. Bug Catching Set. I love Bug Catching Set and these sort of Ogerpon just draw a billion energy, because it lets you look at the top 7 cards of your deck and you can grab up to 2 in any combination of a grass Pokemon or grass energy. So we've got a lot of ways of getting the pieces that we need when we need them. And then 3 copies of Boss's Orders to gust an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. And then we've got 19 grass energy. So a little bit of a tricky deck to play. You pretty much want to go first exclusively so you can get that first big attack off on your second turn. And in the early game, you definitely want to attack with Sinistcha as your single prize attacker and try and keep that going as long as you can. Potentially get the Wyrdeer in here for mid-game massive KOs. And then the Sinistcha EX can be awesome at the end to snipe something out. It's a little bit of a tricky, lots of sequencing going on here, lots of drawing cards. If you like having energy just flying around the board everywhere and surprising your opponents with decks that they probably haven't seen before, this one's a really cool option with a lot of potential, especially since Charizard continues to be one of the strongest decks in the game, and you'll have a pretty good time into Charizard, as well as a bunch of other decks in the game that just aren't familiar with what Sinistcha can do. And just in general, this deck does have quite a bit of firepower to it. All right, let's get to these matches. We are up against, a Flutter Mane could be nice. Yeah, we're definitely going to throw Flutter Mane in the active here to set things off. Spiritomb Flutter Mane, okay. Okay. That's actually perfect because we Pokemon V we're not worried about. Wyrdeer we're kind of worried about. Okay, let's go Teal Dance again, and we'll go get down a Sinistcha, but we don't have a lot after this. Yeah, we're kind of stuck after, so I kind of hope we get Iono'd here. Not really sure we're up against. Maybe a Gardevoir deck, maybe some weird Frostlass tech. We'll find out right now. Yeah, Gardy. Okay. This, I have no idea what this matchup is like for us. I'm gonna guess bad because Gardevoir is a good deck. Interesting, they're playing the memory skip Ralts here. We don't have... I don't have a lot going on here. Let's go and try and Teal Mask and draw into something better. Or Teal Dance. Okay. Iono's good. Iono's good. Okay. We can go get a... I think we have to get a second Poltchageist down. I'm afraid of a potential Screamtail pop-off here. Let's go and Teal Dance. And we're going to attach energy to the Flutter Mane, just so we have an out on the following turn. And let's see what they've got. If we can put ourselves in a position... Is it just Gardevoir attacking? Like, what's happening here? They TM Evo. Yeah, is it just Gardy attacking? I mean, okay, go off. Sure. Let's see what we can do. All right, we get the Wyrdeer. Wyrdeer is not going to do anything for us right this second. That's fine, but Wyrdeer could come in handy later if we are actually up against a deck using Gardevoir as the attacker. Let's go and put... Ooh, Deluxe Bomb is nice. Deluxe Bomb is nice. Now, do we want to attach it right this second? Yeah, let's go do that. Kind of risking it here a little bit. We do not find an attacker. That's awful. That's awful. We just wait, and we are a sitting duck here. That was miserable. That was a miserable play. Ugh. And Alto Bean says, you got a good bit of cash you put towards building Dragon Ball Pidgeot. Awesome. Got all the cards you need for it and didn't even cost you that much. Fantastic. I bought Dragapults a while back. I don't think I might have enough Pidgeots now to do that. I'm not sure if I would do... I think I was building towards a Dusknoir version, but I've got Iron Thorns as well. I have a standalone Iron Thorns deck, and maybe I just smash those into a Dragapult deck instead. Yeah, at this point, they're gonna have to attack with Guardy. Oh, wait. I just realized this does 30 damage? No! This Monkey Dory can one-shot the Poltchageist off the bench. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. We need to get set up, like, ASAP. Okay, they're gonna sacrifice the Monkey Dory here. That's good. Little Tone sent the bits. Thank you. 14 bits. Much appreciated. Okay, what? Yeah, right now we have too much energy in play. I don't like... Okay, let's Iono here. I should have attached the energy. We have too much energy in play for where this is going. We finally have an evolution out. Okay, let's go and... I guess Earthen Vessel away the Ogerpon. We don't need that. And let's go grab 2 more energy. Let's go grab... Discard 2. And we will grab... Actually, do we just grab... I think we grab Baby Sinistcha. We grab Baby Sinistcha here. We can save the EX for later. And we will discard 2 to take out the Monkey Dory. 1 and 2. And that should be enough. Okay. If we want the snipe attack, we might have overcommitted on energy on these Ogerpons, because we've got like 7 energy in play, which is actually kind of too much. But we could potentially use an Ogerpon to take out a Gardevoir if the Gardevoir is attacking here. Oh, okay, no. They have room for like a Drifloon or something at this point. Yeah, the Drifloon is gonna... yeah, the Drifloon's gonna knock its... is it gonna knock itself out? It might knock itself out, knocking out the Sinistcha. Yeah, one of the plays we have to keep in our back pocket is that a Sinistcha EX can knock out a Gardevoir from the... It can snipe out a Gardevoir. It can snipe out this Fezandipiti, even. Let's go and see 6, 12, 120. Lil Tone says you're still trying to finish building Charizard. Your Charizard EX, the one with the max belt. Ah, cool. So we need 16 energy in the discard pile in order to snipe out that Gardevoir EX. Right now, if they don't have a way of taking the Deluxe Bomb out, we should just KO the Drifloon along the way. And then it remains to be seen what we're going to be attacking with next. Jet's read the comments wrong? What? Nice combo of cards in it. What am I reading wrong? Okay, they also cough up the Drifloon, so we're still ahead on prizes. That's very nice. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Lil Tone. Sorry. It's tough streaming and you're trying to... You're still trying finish build Charizard EX deck? Oh. Hold on. That's a different comment. Yeah, first time. Yeah, Nagi Senpai, welcome. Okay, let's go and see what we can do here. We definitely want... Oh, yeah, we need some Pokemon back in the Poltchageist, Sinistcha, and Ogerpon. We'll throw back in play. And let's go and actually grab a Fezandipiti here. Just draw more cards. And we can figure out what the next course of action is, whether we try and snipe something out, or we just try and stay ahead on prizes. 210. Oh, we take out the Fez. We take out the Fez. That's actually really nice. Of a... Yeah, let's go Bug Catching Set here. We'll grab that Ogerpon and the energy. And... Sinistcha... Poltchageist... And I'm going to attach here... How much energy? Yeah, we're going to do 210. So let's go and grab this Fezandipiti. And I'm kind of reluctant to grab more energy. Like, Ogerpons have more than enough energy on. So let's go and leave it to that. Let's go swing for 210. And we'll go get rid of the one off of the active, as well as two off this Ogerpon. There's our Sinistcha EX. And the Sinistcha EX is going to do... Yeah, right now, I think the goal is to build ourselves up to a point where we can get that snipe on this Gardevoir. How do we get 6 more energy in the discard pile? We also have to get... I think we need another Rod. Although it might not be that complicated. Okay. Yeah, that actually does... That helps a lot. 13. Okay, can we get ourselves in a position where the Sinistcha EX one-shots the Gardevoir from the bench right now? So they're going to throw 3 in the discard pile right now. 13, 14. And I need to get 2 more in the discard pile. And then we just snipe out the Gardevoir off the bench, and then we're done. That would be a hilarious way for this to end. So we put the Poltchageist in the active. We don't put the Poltchageist in it. We put the Ogerpon in the active. And we have to hard retreat into the Poltchageist. We evolve the Sinistcha EX. Actually, we should Fezandipiti first. No, hold on. Okay, let's figure this out. So we've got 13 right now. I need 3 energy in the discard pile. Okay, we get a research. Let's go Fezandipiti first. Okay. We've got 14, 15, 16. I need 1 more energy. Hold on. Let's go hard retreat. That's 14. Let's go Sinistcha EX. So that's 14. If we can get 1 more in the discard pile. There we go. Let's go and throw just this one. That's 16. And let's see if there's any more. Yep. We got it. We got it. So let's go and throw all this in the discard pile. We get ourselves down to 5 cards. And we go and rebrew. And we are dropping a whopping 340 damage on the Gardevoir. And we could have taken out the Fezandipiti EX as well there. But there we go. Kind of a really awesome showcase of Sinistcha there, being a single prize attacker, being able to keep up, the Deluxe Bomb taking out that Drifloon to help us stay ahead on prizes, and then getting the big Sinistcha EX attack to snipe out the Gardevoir EX on the bench. Gardevoir still a amazing deck, one of the best decks in the game, and we just kind of came out of nowhere and sniped them out. GG's. Go and look at our hand. Yep, Charizard. So this is one of the matches that we want. Let's go and put Flutter Mane in the active. And let's see what we can do. It was like the most recent. I know they do 2 late nights a week. Okay, hold on. Lots of energy. We're going first. We shut off the Rotom. That's fantastic. And that's going to give us potentially a leg up here. Let's go and Teal Dance. And hopefully with the Bug Catching Set, we can grab some pieces here. We get the we got a lot of pieces here. Let's go and get the Poltchageist and the Sinistcha. And let's put some energy on the Flutter Mane so that we can make some stuff happen later. And we'll hold on to our hand for now, I think. And let me continue to try and dig up which late night it won. Hold on. The zoom on my browser is crazy. I know you can't see it right now. This is Pokemon TCG, past 4 weeks. Oh, was it late night? Oh, it's Tournament of Doom. Sorry about that. Tournament of Doom. 184 players. Sinistcha won. I knew it was one of the big online tournaments. Tournament of Doom not as big as Late Night, but it is one of the bigger tournament series online. Okay, they grab themselves the rare Candy Force Seal Stone so they can pop off on the following turn. They are not going to be able to draw extra cards to end this. And I almost feel like we should... Because if they take out the Sinistcha, then we don't have... I almost want them to swing at the Flutter Mane. And like we just spend time building up our bench. So we've got the Ogerpon and the Poltchageist to attack. Yeah, they get the Fez. Yeah, is it worth it to... Let's see if we can build up our bench. Because we can totally just knock out... Is this from your Pokemon? Let's see how they play it. I think the ideal would then be knocking out this Flutter Mane. Where we could run into trouble is the... If they get the Dusknoir stuff set up. That could be bad. And then also, yeah, Fezandipiti, if we knock out now, then it's a whole thing. So I kind of want them to just bring in Zard. Oh, okay. Bring in the Fez. We can still knock out the Fez. I kind of don't want to knock out the Fez. Oh, and they get their 3. They hard retreat. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, Greninja. That's good. That's good. We can seal cards. Discard 1. Draw. We get a Poltchageist. Yep. We can Teal Dance for 1. Nest Ball gets us... What does that get us that's of consequence here? Oh, that can get us another Ogerpon. I don't know if we want the other Ogerpon right this second, though. And where we're going to run into trouble... I kind of want them to swing first. I kind of want them to swing first. Yeah, let's... I'm going to chill for one more turn. And let them swing first. Ideally on the Flutter Mane. This could be a mistake, because we could take 2 prizes right now. I just don't like where our board is going to be after they take out. After they take out... Yeah, after we take out whatever that first prize is. Team Yell's Cheer. They're going to get some pieces back. I guess we do have the Fezandipiti, so we would be able to draw another 3 cards to make some stuff happen here. And this could have been a mistake. Let's see. Especially because they don't have a draw engine. Like, right now, they're going to get a... Oh, they don't have a Pidgeot. Interesting. That could play to our advantage. They're going to bring in the Zard. Hopefully they don't have boss's orders and they just take out the Flutter Mane. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here. So hopefully they do not have boss. Yeah, if they take out the Ogerpon, then we're in trouble. But let's see it. Bring him out. Yeah, if they just swing on the Flutter Mane. Perfect. Okay. This is what we wanted. Now we knock out this Charizard. We get the Fezandipiti for an extra 3 cards. We could potentially set up even more stuff. And I like stuff. Okay, let's go Fez first, just for an instant 3. Super Rod is... No, we don't need Super Rod right this second. We do get some Ogerpon action here. Where we get to build up Teal Mask Ogerpon. Oh, even more energy. That's fantastic. Let's go Teal Dance again. Build up even more energy. And I think we can afford to get Sinistcha set up here. And let's go and conceal cards. Get rid of the... Okay, and we're behind. We can get ahead. I actually like our hand right now, all things considered. And we are going to spill the tea. And let's get rid of the 1 off the Sinistcha, 1 off this Ogerpon, and 1 with the 3. So if they could potentially knock this out. We could return KO with the Ogerpon on the bench, and we'll be in good shape here. Yeah, where we could also run into trouble is that they just need Dusclops to blow up, and they take a Sinistcha down, and that kind of sucks. That really sucks. Six energy in the discard pile. So the Sinistcha EX does a certain amount of damage equal to the number of energy in the discard pile. So we kind of want to save that for later, if possible. Let's go see what our opponent has. They have no... Yeah, again, no Pidgeot here. Interesting choice. And if they leave Fez in the active... Oh, Roseanne's back. This is a very interesting build of Zard. Have not seen this take on it before. And they grab themselves... What did they grab? They grab just Zard and an energy. What? That doesn't feel like a particularly efficient use of Zard. But hey, here we are. Okay, now they get the Pidgey down. And they need to get that Fezandipiti out of the active, or this is going to... Okay, they do not. All right, then. Let's go and make some stuff happen. This is going to be messy, because we now have this Ogerpon built up once again. Get this Ogerpon built up. We're going to knock out this Fezandipiti, take another 2 prizes. We get another Bug Catching Set, and we can go grab a Sinistcha EX and this energy. And Sinistcha does 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon for each basic grass energy card in your discard pile. Then shuffle those energy cards into your deck. So that could snipe out, say, the Rotom in the end, even if we don't have enough. So I'm going to put energy on the Sinistcha, and let's go and conceal cards. And we get the other baby Sinistcha here, which is... Do we evolve into that one? I kind of want to keep our options open. But yeah, I think we have to evolve into at least one of them, because if they blow up, then we're kind of in trouble here. So we're going to take 210 damage, and this is going to be very tough for our opponent to recover from. Once again, one off the Sinistcha, one off the Ogerpon that only had the one, and then one off the Ogerpon with 3. So we've got that one-hit KO option in the back, ready to go. Take another 2 prizes. And the Deluxe Bomb comes out. Again, the very interesting deck that won Tournament of Doom. Very curious to see Deluxe Bomb, for anyone that is unaware. If this Pokemon, this card is attached, is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack, you put 12 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So that can get you between Sinistcha swinging for 210 plus something else swinging into it. That's 330 damage. Let's go and see what they bring in here. And the Sinistcha EX actually would have been good here. If they go in with the Radzard, this actually makes things kind of awkward. But yeah, I could have left my options open because Sinistcha EX could have just sniped, because that is 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon for each basic energy. So we would have done 200 damage snipe had I not evolved into the Sinistcha. I was scared of the Dusclops. Yeah, this is what I was scared of. So we are protected against that right this second. And let's see what our opponent does here, because they... Okay, yeah, Iono. That's good. We had a fat hand. We only have 2 cards now. All right, these are still very good cards for us. Superior energy retrieval. What is this build of Zard? Again, I'm all for players cooking and trying out different things and making, you know, the deck however you want to make it. This just feels very... Charizard is a very optimized deck. The best minds in the world have been cooking on Zard for almost 2 years now, and there is not a lot of... Like, we've pretty much figured out what Zard needs to look like. Anyway, we'll let our opponent cook. We'll let our opponent cook. We are going to attach energy to the Sinistcha, and we are going to boss up the Zard to end the game there. GG's. All right, yeah, so we'll go discard 1 and discard 2 off of the Ogerpon. So, I think in spite of my... Hold on, give me 1 second here. Oh, hold on. We win the game, first off. Give me a second to clear my throat, and then I'll share my thoughts on the way this played out here. So yeah, despite the fact that they're playing their own take on Zard, it still ran relatively smoothly. They kind of hit the notes that they wanted to hit. They got their Zard set up and all that. And they were at a massive disadvantage in that Sinistcha does hit for weakness, and it's a single prize Pokemon and all that. But we were able to get our engine set up pretty reliably, and I think ultimately setting up the second Sinistcha over the Sinistcha EX. I guess maybe I could have picked the Sinistcha EX instead, which would also protect against the Dusclops. But still, we were rolling pretty smooth, swinging for big damage. It didn't hurt that we were also hitting Charizard for weakness, and depending on where the meta is at, and depending on where you're at in your specific meta, maybe you're running into a lot of Charizard and you want a deck that will stomp out Charizard, and that time we took a pretty convincing win there. GG's. Oh, like Zard against this Ogerpon could be okay? Oh, what? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. This hand is miserable. I guess we're gonna just attach energy to the Wyrdeer and we'll wait. I will say, yes, they hit you for weakness, but okay, let's go and put the bomb on the Wyrdeer and we'll yeet our hand here. how do I say this? The dusk line definitely helps. It definitely helps being able to take out the Sinistes and Sinistchas. All right, we get some energy, and let's go and grab. What do we grab here? I think we have to grab a Poltchageist or Sinistcha Poltchageist. There we go, and we wait. All right, so yeah, Tinkaton not necessarily meta relevant. This is I get asked about Tinkaton decks all the time. Probably one of the biggest requests I get. I honestly haven't tried a Tinkaton deck yet, and it just has not been high enough on the queue to justify playing it. But maybe we've still got another year of its tournament legality, and maybe we're gonna get absolutely cooked here. At which point, yeah, maybe we do. Okay, what's this attack? 2 basic psychic energy cards. All right, I think we have to swing with the Wyrdeer here, but we will use Artisan to get down something else. Yeah, right now not liking our hand. So far, we do get the Sinistcha, which is nice. And we'll go put down a Poltchageist. And I think since we have the Wyrdeer stuck in the active already, we might as well just start attacking with it. Because what else are we going to do otherwise for a putrid 120 damage? Not particularly good. We do get an Iono, and that could help shake things up for sure. They get a Tinkaton down. This is, yeah, we've got time. They get a Mimikyu out. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. Sinistcha, actually Sinistcha EX can hit that as well. You just drop damage counters on their Pokemon. We just can't use Wyrdeer right this second, which is okay. All right, if we can switch out the... Let's go and see what we can get off of this. Actually, you know what? I probably want the... Yeah. Let's go do a quick deck check, see what we have. Oh... Okay, I don't think we have a good switch out here, so let's go and... Yeah, we can take out this Mimikyu, no problem. So let's go and... Hard Retreat. Now we're discarding 2 energy, but that could play to our advantage later. And let's go Bug Catching Set here as well. And yeah, we'll take that Sinistcha EX. Love that for me. And we've got 5 energy in the discard, so we're doing like 100 damage. And we will take out this Mimikyu, no problem. With... Oh, yeah, we'll just spill the tea. And we'll discard 1 energy off of the Wyrdeer here. And we take that out. Now, Psy Shield Bash, once during your turn when this Pokemon moves from... I think from the bench to the active you can move. So we have to hard retreat something later. All right, they're going to pop off right now. 300. If we get... How much energy? We need 3... I don't think we're going to get to 15 energy in the discard pile right now. If we can find the other... If we can find the other Sinistcha... I don't want to use Sinistcha EX right now. What's the best way about this? Like, Sinistcha will get us... Big Hammer. They're swinging for 180, and they get 1 more card. Sinistcha EX could go down, though. That's the... Can we... Is there enough energy? Because this is going to do 4, 8, 12... You know what? Do we go in with the Wyrdeer now? We might go in with the Wyrdeer. Yeah, that feels like it might be the play. And maybe we don't one-hit KO it. Okay, let's go take some more energy. But, okay, let's Artisan here and get down. We can't get down another Poltchageist. Okay. We need to then Super Rod back in some stuff. Let's go and grab the Poltchageist Sinistcha and the Sinistcha EX. And let's go attach. And let's go in Iono here and shorten their hand down to 5. Now, 5 is not that much of a downgrade for them. Ooh, we get a Fezandipiti here as well. That's fantastic. And maybe we can get another Ogerpon here. So 40, 80, 120. If we go... Ooh, we can swing for 210. That's fine. Like, if we keep the single prizer up. Right, 210. Otherwise, we're doing 40, 80, 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240. I kind of like, and then we only drop 1 prize as well. Now, but also, if they swing into us, we get the bomb too. So I kind of, let's try the Wyrdeer here. High risk play. But we're gonna actually see if the Deluxe Bomb pays dividends here. Because yeah, if they swing into us, they're done. They're cooked. So let's go and actually Greninja here as well. Yeah, and let's go draw some more cards. And that puts them in an awkward spot. Because yeah, if they swing into us, they get KO'd. Do they have tool removal here as well? They might. They might. What is Pikaverse? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Okay, baby Tinkaton. Runaway draw. Sinistcha EX could get us. Yeah, how much energy is in the discard pile now? 9. So that's 180 damage. Pocket tournament that usually happens on Sundays. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. I'm loving me some Pocket. I just pulled my second Gyarados, so I've been playing the Gyarados deck. I would like to make a video on that. I realized I recorded a bunch of footage for Gyarados, and then I realized after the fact I was using the wrong Magikarp, and I have to redo all of that footage. Let's go see what our opponent does here. If they swing into us, they're just dead. Nine, they'll probably take a KO here, but they're going to knock themselves out too. What Pokemon are in here? Because, yeah, we'll use... I think we're going to get Wyrdeer back. I like the Wyrdeer here. I know we're not going to have the combo anymore, but... They get a Neo Upper Energy, so they can potentially swing later. But yeah, they swing for 240, but they are also knocking themselves out. Interesting. I don't think... Yeah, they're not going to have a single prizer up here. Okay, let's go put our Poltchageist up. And what's the play? Yeah, we're going to take an easy KO, but like then it's taking out the Tinkaton. Or I guess we can Sinistcha EX, right? That's probably the play to finish this off. We'll take 1 KO here, and then we'll snipe out this Tinkaton with Sinistcha EX. Assuming we have Let's go and double check. Yep, Sinistcha E. Assuming we can get to a place where we can even do that. If we go and... I think we can get rid of one of the Ogerpons at this point. Oh, we have boss. Yeah, we just boss up this Tinkatink and then we're done. They are not going to be able to do much of anything. So let's go and set up our big attack here. Yeah, I'm overthinking this. Also, we have Fezandipiti, which I should have been using. So yeah, we snipe up the Tinkatink, and then we should be good to go here. Let's go. Yeah, we get the Sinistcha up. And we get the attach. We've got 14 energy in the discard pile. This is looking very good. Yeah, but really we just boss up the Tinkatink. And we are pretty good to go. We spill the tea, and we only have to drop one, and we'll drop it off the Sinistcha, and we take the KO here. And I don't know how they come back at this point. Like, maybe this thing swings for... They get another... They don't have another Neo Upper Energy. I guess the Reversal Energy could work here as well. But, like, we have the means of knocking that out as well. So... And yeah, let's try... If they play this out to the end, we'll use the Sinistcha EX snipe attack here to bomb on something. And hopefully we don't get Iono. No, this deck doesn't run Iono, right? No, it would be a terrible idea for Tinkaton to run an Iono here. Now, is there a world where I don't think we can actually finish... They have to attack us in order for us to get Sinistcha EX in play, which would have been nice. But right now, we have no switch cards. We'd have to use the Sinistcha in the active to finish this off. So I don't think we're going to get a Sinistcha EX play here, unfortunately. But yeah, we were cooking. Yep, they'll get their energy on their Tinkatink. And right now, this is just boss KO on the Tinkatink, and we're done. And they know this too. They're just stalling for time at this point. But Tinkaton, I just don't... I know there are a lot of fans of this deck. I don't think it is... I simply don't think it's good enough based on where the meta has been since it came out, and I think it's only gotten harder for Tinkaton. Not to say that it can't find another way, but I don't think this is it. And yeah, as far as our deck goes, like we were rolling pretty smoothly. The Mimikyu was no problem. We have multiple ways of dealing with that in this deck. The Tinkaton was we were able to two-shot that. Technically, the Deluxe Bomb actually helped us out there with our math, and maybe we could have... Yeah, the Deluxe... I like the Wyrdeer plus the Deluxe Bomb. Yes, they take 2 prizes, but we also take 2. And yeah, we arguably could have played that with just attacked with the Sinistcha instead. I really wanted to use the Wyrdeer for the sake of using it in the video. And it's cool. It's all good. It's all good. Ooh, we can get a Sinistcha... are we going to get a Sinistcha EX here? No, we are not. They actually stall for time. That's actually annoying. I thought we had this done. I thought we were done. Okay, now we... Okay. Okay. If this is what we're at, where we're at... Why did it get canceled? I don't know. And Nemona, which is a card we don't normally see. It's a bad card, except if you're in Tinkaton, where, yeah, it makes more sense. How do we play this now? I don't... Okay. Let's go and build up our Ogerpons and draw more cards. And we'll hold on to... Yeah, Bug Catching Set's going to grab us the Sinistcha. And let's see what we even have in the deck. There's no more energy in the deck. It's just these. And we need... There's 15 energy, so we're going to do 300 damage to the active with Sinistcha EX. If we go and... Huh. Did I screw this up? I want to save the energy for Sinistcha EX here. Let's go and... If I hard retreat... Hold on. Let's go and Super Rod back in some energy. Just 2? 13? Let's go throw all of it back in. I might be screwing this up for myself later. Let's go attach to the Fez so we can hard retreat later. And I am going to... I'm going to wait. And yes, if they take out the Fezandipiti, fine. I don't think they have a way of taking 3 prizes here. I kind of what I'm hoping for now is for them to take a one-hit KO on this Fezandipiti EX, at which point we should be okay. I need to get 15 energy in the discard pile. So they knock out this. We hard retreat with the Ogerpon. Ah, that's going to be 14. That's going to be 280. Uh-oh. Oh, and then we discard with the Greninja. Okay, I think we're fine. If they have a switch out... Yeah, they're going to swing really big here. I think we're still okay. But good on them to stall for time. It does give them a more of an opportunity to end this. I can KO anything with Sinistcha EX. Yeah, at this point, well... if I get 2 more energy in the discard pile, we can one-shot this Tinkaton. Right now, we have 14 in the discard pile, 12 in the discard pile, so we need 3. Yeah, I know it doesn't need to be active, but we're not doing enough raw damage right now to the Tinkaton. Barring any sort of, like, just our energy being stuck in weird spots, we should be okay. So we'll let them swing, have their big hammer attack. Admittedly, one of the more fun attacks in the game. What does this do? It's 30 for each card in your hand, so 3 times 15, like 450 damage. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And they get the tulip, so they're going to get even more cards. We'll let them pop off. It's fine. It's fine. They are all playing into our strategy here. We're going to go and put in the Ogerpon, hard retreat into the Sinistcha. And then we should be able to discard 1 more energy after that. And we should be done. Okay. Actually, yeah, we can Earthen Vessel here for that energy. So we'll go grab 2 of the last ones here. We'll discard 3. Get Sinistcha up. Right now we are doing... Yeah, let's go hard retreat. Into... Oh, I was supposed to do Sinistcha EX! I can boss. That's fine. Oh man, I wanted the big KO. We're gonna spill the tea for 210. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, it's fine. Sinistcha would have taken the one... Sinistcha EX should have taken the 1-hit KO on the Tinkaton. It looks like they weren't... Yeah, they scooped immediately the moment they knew it was done. So they probably wouldn't have let us get the big attack in anyway. Really silly mistake on my part. That absolutely could have / should have cost us the game. We did have enough pieces though, and did still show we weren't hitting them for weakness, but we're able to showcase a number of cool pieces here, the Sinistcha being able to hit for really hard, the Wyrdeer plus the Deluxe Bomb, maybe not necessarily the way you would go about it, but still was able to punish a Tinkaton and take the return KO. And then we should have gotten a Sinistcha EX. That was a really dumb play on my part. We still got the win though. GG's. There we go. That is a look at Sinistcha Ogerpon. I will admit, this is a deck that I've seen variations of for almost a year at this point, and I have not been that interested in covering this deck. We are pretty late into the Surging Sparks meta, and this set unfortunately just hasn't changed the meta too much, so we're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel admittedly on decks we can cover. But I will admit, the Sinistcha deck did catch me by surprise. It's pretty fun, it's decently strong, and yeah, it's good enough to take down one of the biggest online tournaments in the world. Then yeah, what else could it do? I don't necessarily think this is going to like be the new meta defining deck or anything, but if you are looking for a solid rogue tier option, I think Sinistcha EX is fantastic for that. But for now, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In3rdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at In3rdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, In3rdPerson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.